It's Derby Day in the PEU League as Seacrest County take on Ridge County. Seacrest County's home form, win, loss, loss, win, win. Their goal scorers with 3, F. Rose and G. Chateau. Assist leader with 4 is K. Vlavic. H. Wilkes has 2 assists, as does Nico Oliveira. So those are the danger men in the Seacrest County lineup. It's going to be a fiery encounter, and if it's true to PES form, it'll cheat a lot, and it's going to be unenjoyable for me. But hopefully I'll be able to show all the cheating and just show what PES is and what it does in such occasions. We're unbeaten, and Seacrest County are 8th in the league at present time. Seen the lineups. And now it's a case of just getting underway. I'm hoping that I don't throw my controller because of all the rancid, vile, repulsive cheating. Here we go. Our teamwork stat for this match is 95, theirs is 88. And already the cheating's kicked in as my man is paralysed and nerfed from getting the ball, and they get the ball instead. Even though it was easier for my man just to walk forward, he wouldn't. Let me tell you, just overrode the input and he wouldn't. So we cheat mode. I'm going to try pass the ball back to my goalkeeper. There we go. Because I don't believe they're going to move. There you go, Konami. It's a derby match. So when you make your league and you think, do you know what, I'll add a bit of spice and I'll throw in a derby match. This is what they're like. This is a derby match. I'm just going to applaud for Konami. Hey! Hey! And here's a bit of a special applause for, you know, the review sites. Hey, 9.5, 9 out of 10. Hey, how much money, extra money did you get for that? Hey, now I just want to ask, while we're here in this PEU League match where we're top of the league and haven't been beat and have won everything on top player difficulty, and now we're into this exciting derby match, I just want to ask, who owns review companies? Who owns them? Because when you go to a site, you know, like for example, let's say, throwing it out there, IGN, you would imagine that they're not owned by a game company, right? But, you know, I mean, clearly, very clearly, the review's fucking bullshit, isn't it? Hey, 9.5, 9 out of 10. Hey, well done. Excuse me. So, who owns them? Because if they're independent, why don't we get an independent review? Why do we get one that suits the game companies? And I just want to throw this out there while we're here. Review scores. The only reason they exist is because video game companies want to keep them, in my opinion. If reviewers didn't use review scores and just used the review, the game companies wouldn't be able to put that, you know, like they put all their awards on. The winner of so many 100,000 billion gazillion awards and nominees and stuff on their boxes. Who gives these awards? What the fuck are they? Who nominates them? You know? Because I've often thought, actually, that all these big dudes, they must be completely pissed out of their head. You know, oh yeah, I'll nominate that, I'll give that an award. Hey, everybody can have an award. I'm your best friend, I'm drunk. You know what I mean? It must be like that, you know, unless they've taken a backhander. And what do these awards mean? Do any of us ask? When we see a box in a computer game store and we pick it up and it's got all these, you know, awards, it got this score, it got that score, it got the other score, do we think that must be brilliant? Or do we think, wait a minute, how did it get all that? Who are these people? Do you know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, PEU league, you know. So if I try and play football and it cheats and it puts it in my net, I don't want that, do I? Do I want that? No. It's like you're scared to play football, aren't you, when it's like this? Because you know that the kicking through your players is existing in this game. You know that they've got all stat boost. You know all that. But the lure of you want the 3 points. Do you know what I mean? But it's just gonna like fucking cheat. Because that's what they did in derby matches. Didn't you, Konami? Didn't you? Hey! I remember Steve Wright. I used to listen to Steve Wright, and when he used to do that, hey, it always seemed like he was banging his chest. That's all. Just a little side note there. But yeah, I mean, you know, that's what you did, didn't you, Konami? And all the reviewers got paid. You know, very probably, highly likely. You know, maybe, possibly, definitely. You know, to give it good scores. Because they're not independent. Is that what we're saying? Are they independent? Do you think games reviewers are independent? Do you think they should be allowed to give review scores if they are controlled by game companies? Because I don't. You know? And at half time in this exciting derby match, it's 0-0. Join us for the next exciting half. I mean, is it a test of my abilities as a games player? You know, should I overcome this? Should I overcome this team? Is it based, because it's not based on skill. Because if my player's got the ball in front of him and the game stops him from moving, just so their player can get the ball, where's the skill in that? Can you go into the training mode in this game and learn how to play against it? Is there a button you can press on your pad that you've been given as a controller? Because let's just throw this out there. If you've got your controller in your hand and you're sat on your arse in your lounge, just like me at the minute, and you're looking at the TV screen, pressing your buttons in accordance with what you see, then that's what you do in a video game. But if the thing that you're using, the peripheral that you're using as a control pad, is irrelevant and made irrelevant by the game program, is that a video game? Because aren't video games controlled, you know, using your visual input to decide which buttons to press in accordance with the rules of that game? Is that not a video game? Video game. Well, if what you're seeing is not relevant, then you can't play the game. So it's not a video game. So as it's sold in a game shop. Shouldn't there, I mean, really, you know, truthfully, honestly, straight down the line, shouldn't there be regulations against that? It can't be described as a video game if it doesn't let you control it. You know, just throwing it out there. It's a very simple thing. And that's a very important point, actually. Because if we can get a definition on what defines video game and what isn't, they're going to move in a minute. 65th minute thing. Here we go. There you go. If we can get a definition on that, then we can actually put some laws into this thing about, you know, to try and protect the customer. Oh, they just go slide challenge. I fucking hate this type of game. No, it's not a game, is it? It's just not a game. Who's betting it will cheat to give him a goal? He's gone back into it. Why do they do that? He's fouled my player. You haven't won the ball properly. You didn't even bother. Game isn't doing that. He didn't bother. How has he won this ball properly? How is that winning the ball properly? He's trying to kick Prof in the nuts, isn't he? I mean, look at that. Shall we applaud that? Hey! Hey! Well done. Well done. You know, what skilletry. You know, if you're a reviewer and you commented on all this shit in your review, which you did, didn't you? Because you were objective and unbiased, and you weren't controlled by the video game industry to make sure that this had a good review, like other games that we can mention, and we can mention them. Because, like I say, you know, if you're trying to fool a seasoned gamer, good luck with that one. You know? Because we happen to know what we're talking about, and we don't need a paycheck to tell us, you know, shit from good stuff. We can smell it. Do you know what I'm saying? Just like you can smell a load of bullshit written down on a website with a score like 9.5 out of 10 and 9 out of 10. Do you know what I'm saying, reviewers? We can smell it. And with the advent of the internet and shit like that, we can tell it. Well, hey, we can show you for the fucking liars that you are. Can't we? Well, hey. Windhouse, Buckley. Buckley still. To the wing. But it's not going to go. I couldn't cancel it. I couldn't cancel it. Why couldn't I cancel that? Pressure is just nerfed the challenge and deliberately put him behind. No, you can't challenge that ball because it's 0-0 in this derby match, and Seacrest County have to get the ball and attack. So your challenge is going to be thrown behind theirs. I hope we beat them. I really do. For the fact that this game's cheated. Straight to their keeper! Unfucking real! I'm telling you, it manipulates crosses to their keeper's hands. It does. Busto. I couldn't get the shot away. How is that a football match? How is this a football match? 9.5 out of 10. No, seriously, they did. They gave it 9.5 out of 10. Oh dear. How does that mean now that the public trusts you in anything you say? You know, you're obviously very, very easily swayed by the colour of cash. So how is any review you ever give now, how is that going to be considered objective and professional? You expect us to believe anything you write now? Fucking hell. And the scary thing is, though, that some people actually will. They will actually take it, you know, oh no, this game's good, they said so. Yeah, they said a lot of things. They said this was 9.5 and 9 out of 10. I could not play that game seriously. I knew what I was going to get. I could not play it seriously. And I'm going to show you another fucked up thing with this match in a minute. So I shall catch you for the results of this amazing PES 2016. How anybody can take this seriously and do a YouTube video without actually showing this shit, I don't know. I mean, we know that Microsoft paid, you know, YouTubers to put Xbox One in a good light. I'm sure somewhere along the line that people are being paid to put games in a good light.